where it's time for the season finale of Why the Last Man. So I'm going to sit back, relax, and watch it on Hulu, and then post my review. I have my snacks, I have my chips, my soda, and anything else I would need, including my iPod to take notes. And continue watching this video for my review, or if you haven't watched it yet, pause now, watch the episode, because there will be spoilers. So stay tuned. This is Robert McMurray. Hello, this is Robert McMurray, back after finally watching the season finale of Why the Last Man. I was basically I believe I fell asleep around 2 in the morning and everything, because Hulu was supposed to upload the episode and have it available at midnight, as they did all the previous episodes. So I stayed up and and just tried to stay up as long as I could, and finally I guess I fell asleep because it wasn't up yet. Then I woke up at like 7 something and it was there. So what I'm assuming happened is they uploaded it at 3 a.m. like they do almost all the other shows. But yeah, I finally watched it and I was shocked by several things. And I have a few theories about season 2 once it finds a new home. As you probably, if you've been watching the series, everyone was heading towards this small town that York was in with 355 and Dr. Mann. And the Amazonians wanted to kill York because they wanted to kill all men. But one of the Amazonians was Hero, which is York's sister. So there is like a reunion between them, and they are both shocked to see each other because, of course, Hero thought York died with all the other people with the Y chromosome. So yeah, there was like a little gunfight in the small prison town with the Amazonians and the former inmates. And I believe there was lives lost on both sides, but mostly on the Amazonian side. And and basically I was kind of shocked in the outcome. But let's get to the Team White House, as I like to call it. Basically, they was on the road themselves, and there's like a little argument about the president, or I don't know if in this case former president, because several people thought she already died, about her changing her hair color or shaving her head, and she said no. And basically, yeah, they're on the road, and Kimberly, played by Emma Tamlin, basically has like a sex dream with her and York and everything. And she tells her co-worker kind of about it. I'm surprised what happens to Roxanne. I thought if she was going to die, it would be in a gunfight, but unfortunately, we lose her character near the end. Yeah, where she gets shot and falls into the pool. If she comes back, it's most likely will be doing flashbacks or something. I was hoping she would be sticking around until throughout at least season 2 and everything. But yeah, the gunfight was intense and everything. And basically judging by the new leadership of the Amazonians, I don't think they're going to kill Min anymore. Especially since he was kind of the second in charge. And the last thing I'm sure she wants to do is kill her own brother. Yeah, I'm really hoping we get like some updates soon on another season and everything, because this is a great series and is definitely a cult classic. And yeah, my biggest question is the group that 355 works for, because it appears they have the president and everyone in that one building, and it seems like they sent 355, York, and Dr. Men that car with a fruit tanker gas and some medical equipment and a map. Yeah, so I'm not sure if they're still going to San Francisco, or if this group is seeing them to like maybe another building or lab they have. But it's be interesting to find out. Yeah, it's not. I thought I was going to assume it's going to be a bigger cliffhanger, like someone in a hospital bed, and you won't know till next season if they're going to die type of cliffhanger. But this is a very interesting one, and I'm sure like we'll get a lot more answers like the next season and everything, and see what happens. It seemed like York got basically a new girlfriend, but unfortunately, when he met with his sister, she gets shot in the head by one Amazonians and dies, and his sister kills that Amazonian to give York a chance to get away and everything. What I would like to see happen is next season a little family reunion of the whole mother, son, and sister and everything at some point. And I would like to get more information on the group that 355 works for. Because it's almost like the Men in Black type of a group and everything, working behind the scenes out of the public eye. And I really enjoyed this. I really enjoyed this season. It definitely got better later in the season and everything. And I'm really can't wait for season 2. And this show will work on like Netflix, HBO, or other different platforms. I just hope that there's no like casting changes and it doesn't take too long. In my opinion, I think that one employee, that one person that is pregnant, I think she will give birth in between seasons, like everyone's on the road or wherever they're at, and at the beginning of season she has a baby, or she gives birth to the baby in like episode 1. And and it'd be a shocker if that baby turns out to be a male with the Y chromosome. But I still want to know, how is it that York and the monkey survived the virus and everything? And I believe this group will give them the answer to why. Because they was together the whole day the virus hit the planet. So maybe it was like his apartment, something about his apartment, or maybe right place, right time type of situation. But like I said, this has a great cast. The director and the different directors and everything, and the crew, I think did a terrific job on this season. And I'll just say keep it up. Try to stay with the story of the comic book, but at the same time, don't be afraid of maybe going off in one direction just a little bit and everything. And who knows, maybe this series could go beyond what the comic book did, and we might be able to see like what happens further on. I am planning on trying to get my hands on all the comics, the whole comic series and everything, because I would like to know what happened beyond this point, because this is only part way in the comic book series. So I would definitely going to try to get my hands on the comic book series and this basically see what it says happens next, so I can have a better idea for season 2. And and if you haven't seen Why the Last Man yet, I recommend stopping this video right now, sitting down and in front of your TV or phone or tablet and watching it on Hulu, and use the hashtag WhyLivesOn and sign any and all petitions for more seasons of this show. And until next time, this is Robert McMurray. Continue watching my channels as I do post more videos, mostly reviews on different movies and TV shows. Thank you and have a fantastic day.